Hey everyone, my name is Alyssa Hershey and I am a private music instructor at REW Music. I teach French horn, and I was just wanting to talk to you today about how to be more efficient with your practicing. Now I know lots of people give you lots of tips, but here are just some of my tips that have really improved the way I practice and just taken my playing to a whole other level. So my first tip for you is to pick a focus in your practicing. When you have your piece of music, you pick a few passages that you're going to focus on that day. If you try and tackle that whole piece of music in your practice time, whether it be 30, 45 minutes, an hour, however long you practice, that can be overwhelming, and ultimately you kind of just stay at the same place that you were before. But if you pick certain sections to work on, or a certain thing you're going to work on, like I'm going to work on getting this section in time today, so I'm just going to use a metronome and I'm going to work this section until I get it right. It gives you a sense of accomplishment, and it also really improves that one section. And if you take it section by section, day by day, then all of a sudden you have a whole piece and you're like, wow, how did I get here? So pick a focus, stick to that focus in your practicing, and really nail it down so that you can feel accomplished for the day. My second tip is to get creative with your practicing. Practicing can get really boring sometimes if you just do the same thing over and over again. It's like, I don't even know what I'm even doing anymore, right? So get creative with your practicing. Maybe play something really fast one day, or really slow, or play a section that's supposed to be piano, play it forte, do some riffs in the middle, just to keep it fun and keep it fresh, and really it keeps your creative juices flowing and your brain active. So yeah, keep creative with your practicing, and it makes it fun, and it makes you actually want to come and practice every day. My third tip is that you can practice anywhere. You don't have to be in a practice room. You don't even have to have your instrument. Now, obviously, I'm not saying don't practice with your instrument. Definitely should practice with your instrument. But let's say you have a really busy day and you're like, oh man, I don't have an hour that I can sit down with my instrument to practice. Maybe you have 10 minutes, okay? So it's like, well, 10 minutes is better than no minutes, right? So sit down, play a little bit for 10 minutes, even if you're just doing some scales, or if you're doing some easy exercises that you've done a million times. Just play a little bit for however long you can, and that is way better than doing nothing. Also, the great thing about this modern age is that we all have some sort of portable device that can play music, and almost all of us have headphones. So what's so awesome about that is that you can always listen to your music while you're on the go, right? So you can listen to it in your car if you're driving from place to place. You can listen to it while you're walking around. You can listen to it while you're doing your homework even. That's something that I did a lot when I was in college. I would do my homework and I would have my music that I was working on playing in the background. And it's so helpful. It familiarizes yourself with it without really even focusing on it. And then you find that the next day when you play it, it's even better. So you can always practice anywhere. If you're interested in taking lessons with me, again, I am a French horn instructor, French horn and trumpet instructor at REW Music. See ya!